A lot of brands drain their bank account while they're trying to scale because they misuse this one very important metric that they think they understand. What most brands will do is that they'll try to calculate the lifetime value of their customers, and they will apply a margin to represent how much it costs to fulfill the products. And they'll say that whatever that lifetime gross profit is, that is the maximum you can spend on your CAC or to acquire a customer. And it seems reasonable. Let's put aside cash flow and timing for a moment. If I'm going to make $100 of profit from a customer, then I cannot spend more than $100 to acquire them. Sure. The mistake is that a lot of brands will give this target of, say, $100 CAC to their agency and say, as long as you don't spend more than $100, you can kind of keep scaling, because in their minds, that's maximum revenue growth. But the fundamental misunderstanding is what that target is the marginal CAC target, not your average CAC target. Let me explain. Most people realize that every customer you acquire will be more expensive than the last customer. So if my first customer was acquired for, say, $10, then the next one might be $11, then $12, and $13, and so on. But when you calculate your CAC from ad platform data or Shopify or even your accounting, whatever, you're taking all the ad spend that you had in the month and dividing it by the number of customers. That is how much it costs you on average for each customer. But that's an average. If your average CAC works out to $100 and that is your break even, that means there are a bunch of customers that you acquired at 20, 30, 40, 50. Those were very profitable customers. But for your average to be 100, that means you also acquired customers at 120, 130, 140. And the customer that you acquired for $140, if you're only going to make $100 lifetime profit for them, that means that on a lifetime basis, that is a $40 loss. You would have made more money had you not acquired that customer. So then what would make sense to do? Well, you stop at the marginal CAC. What that means is that, say that first customer you acquired was $10, the next was 20 and 30, 40, so on. The moment the next customer you acquire is at $100, that means that particular customer had zero profit, and the next one you acquire will be at a loss. So that's where you stop. That means that your average will probably be like, I don't know, $60 or something. But it is the point at which you are maximizing the total lifetime profit. Anything that you acquire beyond that, if it reduces your total lifetime profit, that means those customers that you marginally acquired were acquired at a loss. But so many brands will just go calculate what the break even is based on basic math and then say, yeah, just hit that as my target and we're good. Not realizing how much money they're setting on fire because a lot of those customers are acquired at a lifetime loss.